isn't as easy as it used to be, buddy. No, you've gotten bigger. So have I, to be fair. Hey, Torpor. Welcome in.
My name's Tim. Get the stuff some cheese, Craig.
I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for the treats for both me and for Porthos. I think Chibi has already had theirs. Porthos, stop it. We have a special thing happening today, which doesn't happen very often. Hopefully this works. There we go. He's in the chair. He's in the chair. I know I don't normally go past the starting soon screen before the warm-up break, but this is special. RNG. Congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream. We're going to go back to the starting soon screen because we've got the warm-up pads yet. But yeah, I figured seeing as Porthos was in the chair, we'd get that little treat out of the way now, in case he decides to fuck off before the stream starts properly. I hope you're doing well today, RNG. Nikki, welcome in, and thank you. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? Thank you very much for the treat for the bar staff. I have got my treats out of the jar. And I will wait to eat them until the stream starts properly in a few moments. I am gonna set the palette up because I haven't finished doing that yet. That was my plan for during the startup ads, was get my palette sorted out, get some more paint on it. Twitch keeps disconnecting me from chat, but I'm doing okay, and yet you still managed to claim first, so well done. Yeah, Twitch has been doing that to me a lot recently as well. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just super fucky. Also, apologies if the sound is, like, really off. Oh, no worries at all, Nikki. Thank you for popping in and saying hello and giving us those treats. But yeah, if you need to rest, friend, please do. Don't feel like you have to stick around. Twitch is drunk. Twitch is always fucking drunk. Oh, man. Okay. What do I need? I haven't had time to do any extra painting since, not last week, but the week before, unfortunately. The one time I would have had time to do some painting, I wasn't well enough to, so... Oh, looks like I made the right decision. It looks like Porthos wants to get down. He stood up. Bye, buddy. Off he goes. Oh, got to admit, I'm not going to complain that Porthos has decided to bugger off, because he's not as small as he used to be, and fitting us both in this chair is not easy. I love him so. But he's a large boy. Large boy. And doesn't realise it. Where's my brass gone? It's gold. I have misplaced my brass metallic. We'll just go with the Viking gold. Be fine. That's a bit too much. so many paints out on the paint station and still can't find the one I actually want. Oh no, I'm well aware, RNG. We've got 24 seconds of the warm-up pads left, and then we'll actually be going over to the painting screen. I'm still setting my palette up. That was what my opening 3 minutes was supposed to be. But obviously everybody that's subbed doesn't have to deal with the ads, so you just get to listen to me prattle to myself. And there it is, there's the end of the opening ads. So... Hello everyone, welcome in. Fivel, thank you very much for contributing towards the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. Painting some little guys, I see we are. We're painting some little guys. We're getting back on the horse, as it were. Or in this case, I suppose, rat. Not used to being this early. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, but Twitch enforces that opening ad break when you have scheduled ad breaks. Obviously, we do the Meat Mecha maintenance every hour, and that's when the ad breaks kick off. But it also gives me a little bit of setup time at the beginning of the stream if there's extra things I need to do after work, because I finished work again late today. Torpor, thank you for contributing to the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. It's awfully quiet, isn't it? It's almost
Hero
like I
Quest is the
forgot
best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
to turn the jukebox back on. There we go. Now you've all had an experience of what it's like for people to watch the VODs. Finishing work? What's that? Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well today. Cypher, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You did miss out on first by quite some time. Kian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for the pickles. Okay, so we're going to do that manually. And I am going to have a quick word with Chibitan. Because they're supposed to be doing something and aren't. Interesting. Okay. I'll figure that out later. I think I've broken it this time. I say I've broken it this time. I break it every time, don't I? Hey, Buff, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I am just going to disappear over to my paint shelf because I am missing the metallic that I want to use. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me, though. It's only a small room and my voice does tend to carry, so shouldn't be too bad. There you are. For the components, the metallic components on the Ratapult, I wanted to use like a steely metal rather than a brassy metal. I will tell you what I'm using, but there is a caveat. Part of the caveat is that I can't get the damn stuff out of the bottle. This is a scale colour paint, which I bought a long, long time ago. The reason I'm making this caveat is, oh dear, that's all over the place. I freed it up a little too much. I'm sure you all saw that. Empter? I'm sorry, what did I miss there? Oh, the treats from Nikki and Torpor. Thank you. My caveat. So, the metallics on this are going to be done with a scale colour paint. The caveat here is that I do not advocate the purchasing of scale colour paints because it's a company that, it turns out, I didn't know this when I bought the paints, it's run by a bunch of fascist simps. Me explaining why I don't advocate for people buying scale colour paints, Rocket. I'm using them because I can't afford to replace them. There are plenty of other alternatives out there that aren't from dodgy companies. Another one for the list when the revolution comes, indeed. I don't know if that would be worse, Cypher. I think that would be the same, but different. They're still fashy. Scourge of crustaceans. Simply use them to paint anti-fascist things to piss them off more. I like your thinking, Fievel. I mean, the last thing I used scale colour paints on was a trans and non-binary pride big-titted pin-up witch. So I think I'm achieving that. And now we're painting rattos with them. Oh, no worries at all, mate. Thank you for popping in and putting some music in the jukebox. And I hope you get to finish before 7, because... yes, they are buff. I'll explain in a moment. Yeah, I hope you get to finish soon, mate, because it's not fair for you to be finishing that late all the time. But, good choice in the jukebox. Yes, Green Stuff World, also arseholes, but for different reasons. Hey, Kenk. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Lovely to see you. Green Stuff World don't credit their artists and have been known to take photographs of painted miniatures and doctor them and then use them as the like store images for their minis and stuff. I got hit in the face by a riot shield today. It was great fun. Oh my god, are you okay? Those things are brutal. So yeah, they're also they don't give a shit about any of the push to remove the fascist contingent from the from hobbying spaces. So they're kind of complicit in that by their inaction, if you know what I mean. Is there a brand of paints that isn't run by shitholes? Well, like... yes. Turbo Dork. There we go. But there are a couple out there. Like, I was gonna say GW's not technically shitholes, but they are, like... they are becoming a parody of their original self, so... Hey, Cyborg, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh! What are you doing there? Okay. This Chibitan thing I have to fix now, because otherwise it will bug me. Ah, okay, now I know why that is. I can fix that later. I rebuilt the automated shoutouts after the stream on Sunday. And I tested everything out, but I forgot to test with certain parameters. And it has resulted in a little bit of oddness there. So, plan for today, such that it is that we're gonna try and get what I was gonna do off stream done. We're gonna try and get the main body of the Ratapult into a state where it can be assembled, and then the rest of it can be painted. But Lord, thank you very much for the shrimp check. I will unshrimp as much as is physically possible whilst painting. I hope you're doing well. Rather tired after a long college day. Came here to leave a mountain goat song and say hi. Also, I hope Kenk is okay. Well, thank you for the mountain goat song and for the posture check. And I hope you have a good rest after a long and I'm sure very productive day at college. I got lost in the jukebox spam. Got a headache and brain fluff, but my 3 brain cells are intact. Yeah, I think you did. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I take it you've got no surefire signs of a concussion or anything like that. If I ever become a famous author, my children will be specifically banned from continuing my works. Oh no, what have you been reading, Cypher? My favourite Powerwolf song. Good choice. Okay, I think that's probably metal as well, because it's far too smooth to be wood. So we'll do that the same colour too. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be live for tonight. You'll definitely get the usual sort of 2 hours out of me, but I don't know if I'll go for a bit longer. Depends on how I'm feeling. And if I really get into the sort of painting vibe. Now, I'm not planning on going into too much detail on this side, because this is going to be the inside. I haven't done anything on the outside of these pieces yet, because I've literally just done the inside bits so that we can assemble it. You won't see much of the inside once it's assembled, but I wanted it to be painted and tidy, at least. My head is quite hard. Well, that's good, I suppose. It has its benefits. My overactive imagination spurs many thoughts. Ooh, what kind of thoughts? Are we? No, we're not. I'm just gonna fix the camera. Not heard this one before. I'm doing this one-handed on my little palm keyboard so that I don't have to put the piece down, because this is a comfortable place to hold it at, so I need to know where it needs to be while I'm configuring the camera. There you go. Better. There we go. Now it's actually in focus for you all. God, that was hard work. Hmm. Saw some Moo Moo pals as I walked to work. Lovely field doggos. I saw you put the picture in the Discord. They did look lovely. I saw a deer around here once, which was really cool. I was walking Porthos, and it was just there's like a little bit of nature. I thought we were in for Blondie. Boo. Yeah. The Blondie version is better, but this version isn't too bad. Don't make me take it back, One Direction. It's the only nice thing I've ever said about you. But yeah, I love a bit of Debbie Harry. She's great. Trying to decide what colour to do the cables. Because I've accidentally painted one of them silver. But I don't want it to stay that way. Ugh. Another reason not to buy scale colour, it tastes bad. so this was Pudlord. Because nobody sounds like the mountain goats. In a good way. Hey, Nat, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Chibitan got the shout out right. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I rebuilt the entire automated shout out after the stream on Sunday because it was pissing me off so much that it wasn't working. Thank you, Nat. I really appreciate the praise there. I want things in the stream to work the way they're intended to, and for the channel to have those good vibes that you folks come here for. And it was really bothering me that that one thing wasn't working correctly all the time. I can indeed get a treat for Porthos. Thank you very much, Buff. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? And he knows. He knows that a treat has been requested for him because he's here. You can just sort of see him on the camera. Come here then. Hi, buddy. What do you say? Good boy. You know, this is the second stream where I've got some time in and then gone, things look a little sparse in that corner. Then I've realised that I've not actually opened my VTuber up. This is bad form. This is what happens when I finish work late. A human treat for Porthos? No. We have a jar of doggy treats. There we go. They are potato and salmon flavoured, and they don't have any of the stuff in that make him sick. The treat for me is a teeny tiny peach ring. Thank you. They are Bounce and Bella treats, indeed. They are his favourite kind of treats. We use them for training him and all sorts. Yes, thank you very much for the treats, Buff. That was very kind of you. And I'm quite hungry today, so... Sounds tasty and nutritious. They seem to be quite tasty. He really likes them. They're not really... Not my bag. Bit too crunchy for me. But he loves them. Lovely big golden chips with a nice piece of fried fish. Yes. that would be more my speed if it was those two flavours. For sure. Okay. How are we doing? We've got a few little bits up here that need some metallic. I am so proud of myself for not just defaulting to the Psycho. For these tiny little bits of metal. Go me! It's character development right there. I might use it for something a little later, just, you know, so that somebody can redeem the command, because I know how much you love the Psycho command. Okay, no. No, that is definitely part of the tubing. Hmm. What colour shall we make the tubing, folks? We could go for a green or like a really bright yellow or something. Oops. I feel like it wouldn't be silver. I usually go for like a bronzy colour on tubing. Oh, we could do. I've got so I've got the gold that I was going to use for some other stuff on the palette, and I can mix it with a bit of the metal tubing, not wires. This is I don't know what this is. The shapes of it make me think that it's like a plastic kind of tubing or a rubber tubing. Or like the Warhammer Fantasy equivalent of rubber tubing. Ooh. I can imagine that being kind of fun. Okay. While I think some more about the tubing, I'm gonna do the sides of the cogs here. This might be a little hard for you folks to see on camera. It's a little hard for me to see in person, so... But I will try my damnedest to make sure you can see sort of what I'm doing at the very least. Oh my god, that must be amazing. My internet hiccuped. What were you saying after the shape of it? It looks like it might be rubber tubing or whatever the Warhammer Fantasy equivalent of rubber is. Like it looks like it's semi-pliable, I want to say. So it's not metal. I'm deliberately not painting the inside of these bits. Ogre guts? It might be ogre guts, I guess. The rattos are very scrappy little fellas. Try adjusting my lighting a little bit here. Hopefully that's not going to have too much of an impact for you folks, but it is making it a lot easier for me to see what I'm doing. Hello, Senno. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. Not done this one yet. It's a shame they're such an arsehole company, because I really do like their paints. They're good quality paints. Just bad quality people. Pip! Oh gosh! Thank you so much for trusting us with your community this evening. Hello everybody, welcome in! For anyone that's not been here before, hi, I'm Hobby Tan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And this evening, it's Hobby Happy Hour here at the Retro Raccoon. We are painting some... well, we're not painting the rats themselves. We are painting bits of a Ratapult for a Skaven Vanguard box set, which I am painting for my good friend and co-host, DMAC. Jukebox is on, so if folks want to request songs, there is a single bar token cost jukebox request function in the channel point menu. Bright Paul, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Shadowhawk? I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Shadowhawk? Shadow! Oh, I get it. Shadowhawk. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Of course, Pip, I hope you're doing well as well.
Attack, my fishy friend.
Fuck! Snipe and Whip as well? What the fuck?
Snipe and Whip is
Double
raiding with a soul of 14.
Welcome in. I didn't even know you were live tonight, heck. I am so sorry. I am a bad friend. I hope the stream went well. Raid-tacular! Hey, long friend, welcome in. I've just done the spiel, but for anybody that's not been here before, hi, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm Hobby Tan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And we are painting some Ratapult tonight. Was just doing a test. Fantastic. Don't you just love it when you're doing a test and a load of people turn up? I hope you're doing well, friend. All is good. Okay. I hope you're doing well, Wibbo. And I hope the move went smoothly. Yes, welcome on in, everybody. Please excuse Chibi Tan having a little bit of trouble with shoutouts. I had to rebuild the shoutout command after my last stream, and there's still a couple of kinks in it that I'm working out, but we'll get there. We'll get there. The beauty of self-hosting your bot is that you can do whatever you like with it. The downside is that if you break something, you break it hard. Yeah, so we are working on the Ratapult. The plan for this evening, for those that weren't here when I discussed it before, is that we will paint the inside pieces up to a reasonable standard, and then we will assemble and we'll paint the outside pieces up to a better standard. I don't want to spend too much time on stuff that isn't going to get seen, but I do want it to be painted. I look away for one moment, it's just raid after raid, I know, right? But we love it. Welcome in to both raiding parties. It's lovely to have you here. Yes, jukebox. If anybody wants to put something in the jukebox, for subs, VIPs, and mods, it's free with the !SR command. For everybody else, channel point menu, a single bar token will get you one song of your choice. Probably best to use a link to the track on Spotify if you can, because it's only Spotify it works with at the moment. I'm working on changing that in the future, but we'll see how it goes. It's on a long list of things I need to fix in the bot. Right, where were we? We were here. We were doing this bit. So, newcomers, folks that have just got here. Oh, no worries at all, Pip. If anybody else needs to raid and rest, by all means do. Meat Mecha Maintenance is very important here. The Lurkers Lounge is fully stocked, so if you want to pop a lurk and go do the things you need to do, by all means do so. We're always happy to have some silent patrons, just as much as we are chatty ones.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Poirot, thank you very much for the follow and fantastic username. I hope you're doing well today. So, there is some tubing on this ratapult. See? I'm thinking, considering how it weaves around everything else, that it's probably rubber or the Warhammer Fantasy alternative to rubber, whatever the fuck that is. Video for the song is great, I can imagine. Oh, yes, I saw you mention that. I think you'll love the critters in it. Well, to be honest with you, farming with mechs sounds fucking amazing too. Isn't it a co-op game? Because if it is, then I know exactly what I'm doing with that. Oh, fuck. That is not the current giveaway, because I gave that away at the weekend. I knew I forgot to do something. I am sorry to anybody that has entered the giveaway thinking it's going to be Assemble with Care. As I mentioned right at the start of the stream, I finished work late. And I rushed around to get everything set up for the stream and forgot about the giveaway. Which isn't like me. I'm normally much better about these things, but yeah, it slipped today and I'm sorry about that. I will tell you what it will be instead as soon as I can get the correct set of windows up. It's not that one. Retro, where did that go? Oh, it's this one. That's why. I've opened a bunch of extra tabs that weren't there before. Okay. It will be Cat Cafe Manager. And actually, I don't think I even opened a giveaway, so... Derp. Yeah, I did not. So please give me a moment while I... fix that. Which is a lot easier now that I've got this little palm top keyboard. I've got to admit. Also, I apologise, I can't see chat at the moment because the giveaway window is over the top of... of the chat window. You get to watch me pulling stupid faces too, so I suppose that's nice. Okay, there you go. The giveaway for Cat Cafe Manager has now started. I'm just going to update the prize command to have the correct prize in it. There we go. And now I have you all back. I missed you so much whilst I was sorting that out. Hi, everyone. Did DMAC get you with the weird keyboard bug? No, this is so that I can actually... My keyboard's all the way over there. This is so that I can do stuff like tech support or fixing the giveaway when I haven't done it. While I'm doing painting streams without having to move all the way over there. I'm forgetting something. Fucking mood, kitten. Yes, you can't do YouTube song requests, Kian. So I just got into synthwave band, and turns out they are a problematic thing. Yep. It's just like, can one synthwave band please just not be problematic for like 5 fucking minutes? Been here a few times after Snipe and Wibstream, and it's always been very nice, so I finally followed. Oh, bless you, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you to say. We're not mad, just disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does indeed have multiplayer. Oh, fantastic. I will have to look into getting that then. This is why I stick to video game music. I mean, fair. Jukebox is mad at me. Well, no, Jukebox isn't mad at you. You requested a YouTube song and it can't do YouTube yet because I haven't. I literally have to build the process by which it can call the APIs from YouTube to get the music for you, which is why it's not happened yet, because that's a lot of programming that I have never done before. Is problematic thing common in the synthwave genre? It depends. So the most recent synthwave problematic thing has been musicians using AI art instead of paying an artist to make their album covers. That is annoyingly common because a lot of synthwave musicians are tech bros. It won't let me request more songs. I mean, well, you can use the SR command to request more songs. You don't need to use the channel point menu because you're a VIP. But it won't work and will not say anything to you if you try another YouTube request because it can't do YouTube. That doesn't help either. Cough, Marty O'Donnell, cough. Oh yeah, that's a very fair point, long friend. No. There was one synthwave artist that turned out to be like super fucking fashy, which was very disappointing for me to find out. But no, some of them are just like shitty tech bros who don't respect artists. One of them was stealing art from people on like Twitter and yeah, brute. Well, yeah, one band was stealing art from people on Twitter and DeviantArt and using it for their music videos and their album art. One of them got into crypto. Just, yeah. Just, it's awkward. Can we please have some musicians that don't turn out to be super fucking problematic? Can musicians just not be problematic for once, please? In any genre. I heard Dream Kid is pretty chill. Devin Townsend still exists. It's okay. That is true. We like Devin. Devin's fun. He is everybody's weird dad. I'm on the fence about Dream Kid because I've seen some of their interactions online and I don't know, something feels a little off. You know, when you just get that vibe? Like, I like their music, but the way they interact with people feels a little bit off. So I'm not going to get too invested just in case. Really, I think the easiest thing to do is just not get invested in celebrities at all, of any level of celebrity. Just using the art as covers, unmodified, or using it as an ingredient in a larger work. Both, Nat, and without credit or compensation. Like, there was a video sequence they literally just lifted from somebody Disturbed used AI shit in a music video, so I don't listen to them anymore. They've used it as well. Fucking hell. Welcome back, D. No, you didn't get me with the weird keyboard bug. I think they're cool, but I wouldn't want to own one. I know this is technically, like, a bit that I can paint later, but I'm gonna do it now anyway. In somewhat concerning news, AI was able to open a bank account the other week for the first time and for the second time yesterday. And the only reason they caught it is because the IP was Russian. Fuck. No, that has got metal on it. Okay. Right, it's just the tubes now. Tubes! Yep, we need to figure out what colour to paint the tubes. I'm leaning towards green. I don't know why. Green just feels like the right kind of colour for tubes. What do you folks think? Tubes. The pinkest you can. I'm not sure how Dee would feel about me painting the tubes on his Ratapult pink. I mean, I do still have plenty of Pepto Squigmol. Green, because they're probably tubes of liquefied warpstone. Ooh, that's a very good point, Sano. I always think green for the meth rat boys. Maybe that's why I was thinking green. I was thinking something about it being warpstone powered. Yep. Fuck it. We're going green. We're going legally distinct angel green as our base coat for this. And I might bring it up a little bit with something else. What if it was disco powered? Everything should be disco powered. Let's face it, I'm clearly disco powered. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm candy powered. You folks keep feeding me, and I keep going. Even if the tubes don't do anything, there's going to be warpstone in there. Yep. Warpstone is like crumbs. You ain't getting rid of it. It's just everywhere. I.e. tasty. Ah, okay. You take the Porthos approach to crumbs, do you? He found something in Slow's office yesterday, and I had to shout at him to get him to stop eating whatever it was. Like, it was clearly so tasty that he did not care about the fact that I was shouting at him, because he kept eating it until I stood in the doorway and shouted a little bit louder. Sand isn't tasty, can confirm. Fuck's sake. Itchy tasty. Yeah, itchy tasty. Slow or Porthos? Porthos. Slow was asleep. Although he also ignores me. So, you know, it could have gone either way. You have a point. Don't ask D what he does in his off hours. Yep, that's reasonable. I'm going to stay at least 80% just to vibe with the music. Yeah, that is completely fair. We get some wonderful choices in the jukebox from folks. But anything is welcome. Any genre, any spoken language. I was actually going to put some Turnabout Jazz Soul on earlier, but I realised my copy of the album is broken, so it doesn't work. He's the one who showed me Hellraiser, after all. Ah, that makes sense. That tracks. Oh, I missed a little bit of metal. Oh well, we'll catch it in a minute. Hellraiser is a good film, I agree. Making sure that it's actually on camera for you folks. No point in me painting on stream if it's not visible, eh? Yeah. This bit's a little fiddly. Sorting out stuff to go in the loft for storage. 3 55-litre boxes full of unpainted Warhammer stuff. Yeah, I know that feeling very well, long friend. I know that feeling far too well. I say, looking over at my shelf of potential, which blocks the access to the Ethernet connection for the house. So when the engineer came on Saturday, unexpected, I had to rip half of my pile of potential off of the shelf and hide it in the bedroom so that he could actually get access to what he needed access to not be able to fix the problem because it wasn't anything to do with the house. Frankenstein! Welcome in, friend. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you so much for being
Very
subscribed
naughty.
for 18 months. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think green was the right choice. Feels right. Oh, thank you, Dee. Okay. We'll see if we can get the rest of this tube painted. And then I'll go for a little break. Now is a great time, everybody, while the ads are running, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a little stretch, get some fresh air. Have a smoke if you are so inclined. And you won't miss anything because I will be doing the same, except for the last one because I don't smoke. Yeah. But it will be a good time to get some meat mecha maintenance in. And fix my paintbrush. Why is it doing that? You see that? The heck? Mm. There it is. Right. BRB, folks. Go get some stretching and some drinking done.
And so we've come to this one last spin of the round.
Oh no. Fear.
This last spin is up to you.
Come on, Wib.
We filled his dirty little spin hole.
Oh,
Let's get...
Ivan.
Okay.
It's fun to share points.
Oh, yeah.
I got points.
Yay! And what do points mean?
What?
Validation.
What's on my back?
She's gonna spend the whole game with this dollar stuck in her hand now. You can't have me lucky dollar. This run, I don't want to jinx it, but it's going pretty good. Oh no, 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 oh no! I went the wrong way! If I'd have known that, I would have wished her a happy birthday. On to food. Ooh, enjoy food.
By the rocket changing.
Oh, fucking... hell! What? No! Ah! Shit!
I believe in you, says Zero. A little late there, buddy.
What the fuck just... What? What? What the fuck just...
I was all going a bit Pete Tong all of a sudden. No!
Like, it just sort of rubber banded and then we were out of fuel? I'm out of ammo. Okay. Time to kill God with an SMG. Oh! It doesn't even give a shit. Did somebody do that then? Yes, nice one too. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I certainly needed to get away from my chair a little bit, especially during the painting streams. It's really, really important for me to... Thank you, Rocket. Thank you, long friend. For me to actually have those little breaks every hour, because otherwise I end up hunched over like this, like some sort of gremlin. I mean, I am some sort of gremlin, we know this, but it's bad for my back, you know. Speaking of people who write horror, would you folks like to see the book that I got today in the post? before I get back to painting. Or, you know what, I'm going to get back to painting and I'll wait to see if anybody says yes, please. Because then we're at least getting something done and I'm not just sitting here going, eh. You're in the top 5, well, at least 10 gremlins. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I think. That's a compliment, right? Oh, this is a nice cover. I think my personal favourite version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps is probably the Regina Spektor version that was recorded for Kubo and the Two Strings. You've got me interested now. Okay. One minor bit of interest is enough for me to go and get it. Not Prince? Prince also, but I really like the Regina Spektor version. It's just very pretty. Here it is. I have another Koji Suzuki book. There are 8 of his books that have been published in English. This is the 8th one. It originally came out in 2008, I want to say. Was originally published hardback in English in 2012, and the paperback came out today. I didn't want the hardback. I have so many hardbacks of his, and they're a pain in the ass. I'm shocked I tells you. I know, right? Me buying a Koji Suzuki book? Nah, wouldn't happen. Never would happen. But this one sounds really good. Hang on. When a team of American scientists tests new computer hardware by calculating the value of pi into the deep decimals, the figures begin to repeat a pattern where there ought to be none. It's mathematically untenable, unless the physical constants that undergird our universe have altered ever so slightly. A cascade of missing persons reports, far from being supernatural, threatens to be perfectly natural, a profound disturbance in being itself, and explodes into a mind trip of a crescendo in this tale of quantum horror. Ring is one of my favourite novels. No fucking way, Nat! It's one of my favourite novels too. I prefer, Loop is my favourite in the series. S was gonna be my new favourite, but it really did not stick the fucking landing. I was so disappointed with the last chapter. But you are possibly the second person I have ever encountered that's actually read Ring. Nah. I'm so glad you walked through our doors. Cool shirt. Oh, thank you. It is my Robbie the Rabbit shirt. 'Tis one of the several Silent Hill shirts I own now, that I deliberately bought when we were doing the Silent Hill tours. You were the first. I haven't read the sequels yet, but I keep telling people who've seen the Ring movies about the novel. Me too! But I have read all of the sequels now. I finished S on Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. I finished S on Saturday. Yes, that's what I did whilst I was waiting for my internet to come back. I read S. Husband has a Robbie the Rabbit plushie. The Robbie plushies are really cute and I kind of want one, but I don't know where I'd put it. So it's not a super urgent want at the moment. Maybe in the future. Still not done with the second sequel, Loop. Loop's really good. Loop is my favourite. Suzuki is a fantastic science fiction writer. When he doesn't have a publisher deadline. 'Cause, hot damn. S was so good right up until it was evident that he'd got a publisher deadline he needed to meet, and then it was just, oh, come on. Really? You're doing this to me? Don't you Roger Rabbit me now. This had to have been Seno that put this in. I've got a load of half-finished books laying around. Untapped market for retro t-shirts, Bucky O'Hare. Fuck yes, I agree. There should definitely be more Bucky O'Hare t-shirts. Okay. Oh, no. Missed a tiny little bit there. There we go. So my thinking for the wooden bits is a quick dry brush and maybe a little bit of a wash to bring out the shadows. But we'll do that after we've caught the other side up. But I think we're about there on the inside of this piece. There's a couple of bits of metal that I need to do that I missed before. Or that need catching in. I think we've also got a little bit of wood that needs redoing. Oh, sorry, punching the microphone. Totes profesh. There we go. I'm buzzing. Sadako is one of my favourite characters ever, and I've seen a lot of Ring media. Did you know there's a Korean movie? I did. I've got a copy of Ring Virus. Okay, Nat. You may have found a like mind on this one. Because, yeah, I have a copy of Ring Virus. I think I've got a copy of the TV series they did based off of Ring Virus as well, knocking about somewhere. Obviously, I've seen both Japanese and American Ring movies. Ah, yes, the Badgie. I do love the Badgie. Oh, one of the people in the clock tower, I think, has run Ring in the past. I don't dare, because I can't read Japanese well enough to play it properly, and I want to properly enjoy it. Right, and that's on YouTube. It's on YouTube now, fuck. Did not know that. Careful, Nat, you might open the hobby fire hose. No, I'm behaving myself. I dressed as Sadako for Halloween one year. We have some Sadako emotes in the emote menu. I think they're still available directly through Twitch. Hobby open the Nat fire hose. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I love hearing people being passionate about things. And it's even better when it's something that I can be passionate back at them about. Plan to dress as Michael Myers for work on Halloween. Oh my god, that would be awesome. Yeah, Nat, I have the full series. I have the... Oh, God, which version is it? It's not Penguin. Or is it Penguin? But I went to special effort to get the original runs because I prefer the covers on that original run to the version that you can get now. And I had the original run version of Loop initially, and I loaned it to my mum, and somebody at her workplace stole it, and I was really pissed. But eventually I found a hardback copy of it, so I've got that now. I've got first run version of S, because I got that, I pre-ordered that when it was announced. And I've even got a copy of Birthday, the short story collection. Suzuki is one of my favourite authors, along with Stephen King. I also have a copy of Dark Water. Fucking great series of books, and the reason I won't put my hand in the sink. The blue and white one. Now, the original run cover of Loop is orange. Or the original run from the publisher that had the rights when I got mine, at any rate. I'll fish them out in a minute. Let's get some painting done, though. Otherwise I'll get nothing done tonight. I'll just be too busy talking about Suzuki. But yes, I've been looking forward to reading Edge since it was announced that it was getting a paperback version. Ooh, this tube has a little bit of, like, something on it. Yes, I'm very much looking forward to reading Edge. I'm hoping it doesn't suffer from the same fate as S did. S is a lot shorter than the rest of his books. Don't lick it. The tube? I shall not lick the tube. I will lick my paintbrush, though. As is the right of all hobbyists. I might have to give that a go. I keep meaning to get back into reading novels, and what better way than with an author I know I like. Yeah, that's completely fair. I don't read as much as I used to, or as much as I would like to, but there's just not enough time in the day to read a book, do pixel art, paint miniatures, do my day job, stream, play video games, spend time with my friends, spend time with my dog, spend time with my partner. I can't do it all in one day, and there aren't enough days for me to spread it all out over a single week either. So, you know. Reading takes a backseat to family time sometimes, and things like that. But bravo. Bravo, Senna. Well done. Wow, that tells you just how much music has been put in the jukebox today. 'Cause Longfang requested this. And rightly so, I love this track. I mean, I am a concerning hobbit. Do what I do, read between 1 and 5 AM, then sleep between 5 and 7. That's actually not a bad plan. Is Long Fang trying to summon hands? No, you summon hands with either the Godzilla theme tune or with the Basil Goose theme tune. Or with anything from Final Fantasy. I have to do enough driving that I've switched to audiobooks. See, I would do that, but as a prime example, the Ring series, not available as audiobooks. Nobody ever turned them into audiobooks, and a little part of me is very tempted to fix that, but I don't want to get sued. It's called efficiency, people. Look it up. Wow, harsh. That is a very fair point. Longfriend was requesting this one first. Oh, the Demonata books, yeah. I only read the first of the Demonata. My mum's really into them, though. I think she's read them all. Respect them, but I hate their voice. Yeah, and that is the downside. Like, for one thing, I don't think I have the appropriate kind of voice to read for most of Suzuki's primary characters, for reasons that I'm sure are apparent to you, Nat, as you've read the books, and probably to Cypher as well. For anyone that's not read the books, most of Suzuki's characters are mask presenting, and my voice is not very mask, and therefore I think it would take away from it a little bit. New DBD mode, this is not a joke. What? Okay, you have my attention. Oh, who put Terissaz in? I saw these guys live once. They were supporting Lordy. It was a great show. I bought their album from the merch stand for like a $5. Remember when you could get cheap merch at gigs? I'd love to be a hobbit. No worries. Just 13 meals a day and no need to pay loads for shoes. Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Most of my characters are femme presenting. I just need to actually write the damn books. Yeah, I know that feel. Finding time to sit down and write is hard. No perks, no items, no offerings, no hood, no terror radius on killers, or scratch marks if playing as killer, and the map has a dark filter making it harder to see. Fucking hell. That sounds brutal. I wonder how long that's gonna last. Might also add something very interesting, since I think if someone gets into character when that gender... then what gender their voice naturally seems to fit doesn't matter much. And he's very good at writing the frailties and messy bits of Mask. He is! Which is part of the reason I am so pissed that they made Asakawa's character in the films a woman. Because I think he works so much better as a man than he does as a woman. Maybe that's me being me about things, but... Asukawa? Yeah, Asukawa. It's been a while since I read the first one. So I'm for 1 week. Oh, right, okay. You'd still hear Bubba and Hillbilly, thankfully, that's true. Sounds like the sweatiest game mode, yeah. Limited time event. First of many limited time game modes. Oh shit, they're bringing in limited time game modes. Great. They've turned into one of those games. I can't tell if D is picking on me there or if he's being complimentary. Because I'm not very good at DBD. Thank you, D. I couldn't turn my keyboard on quickly enough there. Not so much in the American one, since it's already so different, but when there's a Ryuji-type character, I think Asukawa has to be a guy. Part of the reason why I don't like the Korean version, even though it's well-made and more faithful in some ways, changing the bad things Ryuji did makes so much difference in a way that connects less to Sadaka. Yeah, exactly. Also, Ryuji, for me, problematic fave. I love Ryuji. It started again, I think. You've really got me going now. I'm sorry, Nat. I'm sorry. Rotating game modes isn't a bad idea. My problem with it is the same problem I have with Destiny doing it. People miss out if they don't have time to get involved during that period. If there's no other way for them to go back and enjoy that experience, it feels like a bit of a waste. I don't have time for this shit all the time. That's why I stopped playing Destiny. Yeah, I think it started playing again. It may have been doubled up in the request queue. So we're gonna skip it. Ryuji is an amazingly written character. I have known people like that IRL, and I think Koji Suzuki has too. It's uncanny how accurately he is written to that experience. Yeah, in fact, I know somebody who's just like Ryuji. It's part of the reason I find him so endearing, I think. Some people just want to watch the world burn. And take notes on what's going on with it. I definitely wasn't talking about DMAC. I've been rumbled, haven't I? It's a good thing, D. You remind me of my favourite character from one of my favourite books. I think this should be metal. Oh no, not limited availability cosmetics as well. Are they good? Yeah, I'd be very interested, Nat, to see how you feel about Spiral and Loop. When you get the opportunity to read them. Because I feel like a lot of people would not have the response to Loop that I do. Not really, it's an Alan Wake profile banner. Oh. Oh. There are in-game profile banners now. Oh. Great. Well, anyway. On to interesting things, like watching paint dry. Damn, that just seems so utterly pointless. No worries at all, Cypher. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been lovely to have you. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Oh, yeah, all the Onryo changes. Yeah. I wonder how they're going down. Like, I have not paid any attention to DBD, basically since we stopped playing it. I should go back to it sometime. I just can't be bothered. I last played DBD in February 2023, which means I probably did too. Ringu, Newt, bravo. Bravo, Cyborg. Well done. Well done. Brain gremlins are hitting about my failure to write the stuff I want to, or run those games I haven't run. It's quite annoying. I know exactly how you feel there, Kian. There are half-finished projects all over the place in my office, on my computer, and in real, like, physical meat space. Sometimes these things take time, and if you are not in a position where you feel you can cope, you can't put anything into it, then the worst thing you can do is punish yourself for not being in the headspace to do it, because you will still not be in the headspace to do it after you've punished yourself. And I know telling you that when it's your brain gremlins causing the problem isn't going to help, but I want you to know that there are others here that know exactly how you feel, and it fucking sucks. But try to be kind to yourself, friend. You will write those things and you will run those games when the time is right and when you are good and ready. They will always be there for you to come back to when you're ready and feeling up to it. The grind to get Eerie on both Killer and Survivor every single month burned me out hard, plus our casual play with the group at the weekends. Yeah, like, I didn't really care about getting Eerie every month, so it wasn't so much of an issue for me, but casual with our group is not very casual. It's always very sweaty. And that can infect anybody's mind, like it was definitely infecting my mind. which is not good, not healthy. I enjoyed playing the game when I was having fun, but when it became a chore...
Fuck off!
Oh no! You need that. One of us needs to get it, and let's face it, it's not gonna be me. Only 4. I mean, I'm okay with that, because I really need to finish the 5-color killers project at some point, and that's kind of hard to do when they keep releasing new killers, so... And I want to finish it because I have another 5-color project that I want to do. Good Guy. Is Good Guy the Alan Wake one? Oh, Chucky! Does the Alan Wake chapter not have a killer? Is it just Alan Wake? I forgot they'd released Chucky. Alan Wake is just Alan Wake. Oh, okay. Twins that came with the Skull Merchant, yeah. Gabriel, Ripley. Nick Cage. I forgot they'd released Nick Cage as well. That was such an event when they did that. Like, for a company that kept saying, we're not going to do anything comedy, this is a horror game. They've released an awful lot of comedy-adjacent shit recently. Of course, Nick Cage is very serious business. Apparently he has, like, a special line for if the killer in the match you're in, when you're playing as him, is Sadako, he says something in particular about Sadako, which is kind of cool. But having not played DBD since well before Nick Cage came out, I couldn't tell you if that's true or what it was, if it is. I think Nick Cage should be the only survivor who can fistfight a killer. I agree. Oh shit, really, D? That's sad. Like, of all the character models you want to get right. I want a movie about all these killers realizing they're being used as commodities and teaming up to fight capitalism and the corporations. Fuck yes. Reminded of the image of Joker. I think he's punching Hitler, saying, I may be a villain, but I'm an American. Or something like that. Oh, is it Red Skull? Okay. Thank you, Rocket. You mean it's not some crazy disguise? I've been working with a Nazi? Yep. I had to actually check to make sure my graphics were on ultra just in case. Fuck, that's sad. I'll have to have a look at that after the stream. Because I'm intrigued now. What could be that bad? There's so many little details on this that I hadn't even really considered. It's kind of neat. Oh, cool, dude. I mean, it sounds disgusting, but also sounds cool. Okay. I think I've got everything at the top half now. So now we just got to do the bottom half. Joker is all about chaos, or should be, but he keeps, like, abusing and slaving other very hierarchical, tyrannical things. The Nazis are into enforcing the worst kind of order. Yep. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. The toes are nightmarish, that is correct. That is a fantastic out of context statement. Like, I know what the context is, but like if that was the second somebody came into chat and that was the first thing they saw, that'd be fucking hilarious. I would just like to say that I am so glad that I am not forcing myself to do this quickly anymore. So thank you, Dee, for being very patient and understanding. And not expecting me to just get this done as quickly as possible. Because I enjoy it far much more when I can just take my time and really appreciate all the little details on the model and make sure that I'm catching everything. And I know the deadline was always imposed by me and never by you anyway, but I still appreciate you saying that you were happy to wait. Welcome back, Cyborg. Hope you had a nice time in the Lurkers Lounge. What time have we got? Okay. Mm-hmm. Missed that one. Okay, we're getting there. In fact, we may already be there. Clock Tower team, I suppose it's a nod to the SNES Classic. It is. We are all fans of the Clock Tower as a game. But more than that, we are a community of horror streamers and speedrunners. And horror appreciators in general, actually. Oh, wow. That's neat, long friend. But yeah, the Clock Tower team is so good. I'm forever thankful that they accepted me into their community when I applied to be a member. Blobby is horror. Blobby is fucking horror. Mr. Blobby is an eldritch entity that we will never truly understand. A true being of chaos. Not the kind of chaos that I purport, but like actual fucking chaos. Sorry, I keep punching the camera. This is very fiddly. Basically all 4 Chaos Gods combined, yes. I just googled Blobby and actually said, oh Jesus. Yeah, that is fair. Did somebody say Blobby? Yes, we did. Hello, Tomahawk. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. Guess what, peeps? That should be the last of it. There's a little bit I need to catch in there, because the metal's gone rogue. A little bit here, too. But yeah, if you like horror stuff, even if you aren't a streamer, the Clock Tower stream team is a great place to be. They have a wonderful community outside of just the members of the team. Very, very active community as well, very diverse. If you want to make some horror friends, it is a good place to go. Okay, now I've caught everything. No, I haven't. I missed another bit. We'll get there eventually. Okay, one final pass. Oh, I missed loads. Okay. Right. Now I've got it all. I mean, as exclamations go, long friend, that's a pretty good one. Okay. So. Yeah, I think instead of dry brush and wash, we'll just do wash on the inside. Mr. Blobby was invented to explain to children what will come and eat them if they misbehave. Guess they did need a new one after Jimmy Savile got busted. They did. You're not wrong. Kids loved him, though, Mr. Blobby. Noel Fielding... Not... Noel Fielding? No. Noel Edmonds. The other Noel. Noel Edmonds, on the other hand, fucking hated him. Did not like Mr. Blobby one bit. Noel Fielding probably doesn't like him either, let's face it. Oh, it did, didn't it, Longship? You're correct. Okay. Wash. Quick wash, and then we'll do some assembly. Hated that polka dotted cunt. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of kids absolutely adored him. 'Cause he was silly. Wash. That's what I was doing. My inexplicable dislike when I was a kid was Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers. Not when they were on TV, but like the people that had to dress as them at the Disney parks. Giant chipmunks. No, it's weird. It's wrong. Everything about that is just an affront to nature. Kaiju chipmunks, no thank you. Very quick and lazy application of some null oil just to put some lazy shadows in some places. Because again, this isn't really going to get seen. It needs to get a good coat of paint on it and look at least serviceable, but it's not going to be all that visible. We've already spent a lot of time on it. That should do. Japanese mascots, fine. Mickey Mouse costume, nope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Like, I will take the mascots that are made out of the posts from the bridge in... Oh, where is it? I can't remember. So there's this pair of Japanese mascots that are fashioned after the posts from a bridge in the town that they are the mascots for. And they have people teeth. They've got creepy round heads, big staring eyes, and people teeth. And they are just the most haunting looking things ever. I'll take that over Disney Park Chip and Dale any day. Because I think the ugly little buggers are kind of cute. Ooh, good choice, Nat. I love Tear You Apart. Great fucking track. Right. Does Japan have insectoid mascots? I'm sure they do. There are mascots for all sorts of things in Japan. I mean, that's how we ended up with the Hobbitan mascot. I mean, they have Kamen Rider. They do have Kamen Rider, and Kamen Rider is technically an insectoid. And kind of mascotty at this point. I always feel like the instructions for stuff like this are a little too... put this and this and this and this into the thing, and then you're done. You know? Oh, but don't glue anything. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I get that. Yeah, they're the same. Oh, okay. So you're about to see why I wanted to get some of the assembly done. Before I finished painting it. It bit me. That is really stiff. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. That seems really silly, but whatever. Ouch. Yep, okay, no, that is how it's supposed to go. So we're not going to put this piece on yet, because there's two other pieces that we need to do something with first. But we're going to have this to deal with. Ah, shit, break time. Well, I will go and have a stretch. For those not caught behind the ad break, now is a great time to go and have a little rest. Stretch, fresh air, refresh your drink if you need to, and I'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of you, but I am liking what you're saying.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. Sorry, that took me a little longer than I intended. Okay, So what I was trying to say before I realised there was a break going on, thank you, Nat, thank you, Cyborg, is we've got these to contend with now. I couldn't see before we'd assembled it how much of this was going to be poking out from the other side here. And it's actually quite a fair bit. So we're going to want to paint that. Which is why I was so hell-bent on getting it partially assembled. But of course, getting it partially assembled means making sure that we painted the insides first. So we've got 2 little pieces that need to be painted before we can fully assemble it. Which is these 2 wooden bits. Which are pretty neat, actually. They've got quite a lot of little details on that I'm quite looking forward to. So, we'll see how far we can get with them. I'm thinking I'll probably go till about past. Which should be enough time to paint these. Let's go with a bigger brush, though. Let's go with this brush. It's a little bit frazzled, but, you know, we all are. So that's okay. Really do love this track. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? Hi, Mum. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I will deal with that treat in a moment. Really, Nat? That is not where I first heard it. I can't remember where I first heard it. Naked vampire Lady Gaga covered in blood. Holy shit. Okay, that's a season of American Horror Story that I've not even seen as well. Neat. Heard it in number 23. That's where I first heard it. Thank you, Cyborg. The treat for me, Mum, is a little blue gummy person. It's not like a jelly baby. It's the wrong kind of texture to be a jelly baby, but they're really nice. They're blue raspberry. Hotel. I couldn't find it anywhere. I didn't have access to the platform it was available on at the time. Oops. I could probably go back to the bigger brush for this bit, actually. I'm gonna fill in the bits around the metal and then go back to the bigger brush. All American Horror Story is now on Disney+. Well, there we go then. I guess I can catch up on it. It's so weird to think that you can just watch all of this stuff on Disney+ when, like, when I was younger, I was going to say when I was a kid, but it's been a consistent thing right up until more recently. But when I was younger, Disney literally made additional, like, sub-segments of their company so that they could have stuff like horror movies and more adult themes and it not be associated in any way, shape, or form with the Disney brand. Because that's what Touchstone is. Touchstone was made as a company to produce the things that Disney wanted to bankroll but didn't want to have their name on. And now we've got... They had a horror movie label. They did have a horror movie label as well, yeah. And then there's the stuff like anything that's on ABC. ABC's owned by Disney as well. Yeah, they had Hollywood Pictures. They did, didn't they? Yeah, anything on ABC, that's owned by Disney as well. And they used ABC to mostly peddle, like, family sitcoms that were just a little bit too risky for the Disney brand at the time. Oh yeah, Touchstone was Disney from the outset now. They made it specifically for protection of the Disney brand. Which is why Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas came out on the Touchstone brand rather than the Disney brand. Because at the time, they thought it was un-Disney. So they put it on the Touchstone brand, where it would not do as well, and it was a fucking smash hit. And kids loved it, and they went, oh, maybe we can put this on the Disney brand and have it in the parks at Christmas and Halloween and... money. And that's why, more than ever, if you see some media you like, get shot. Look, all I'm saying, Nat, is that being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You might be a pirate. No, as long as I don't get banned from Twitch for it. So, no sharing of links. Yaha fiddly-dee indeed. Like, seriously, Nat. One of my favourite video game characters of all time is Guybrush Threepwood. And what does Guybrush Threepwood say? Never pay more than $20 for a video game. He doesn't say how you can go about that. But it's a good code to live by. Depends on what you think it is, Cyborg. Guybrush is more of a hands you a pistol, go do a crime kind of guy. Yeah, he is. If I do the crime, can I keep the pistol? I mean... Sure. Is George Stobart worse than Union Buster Simon the Sorcerer? Okay, so Simon the Sorcerer is a Union Buster, and you know how we feel about that here. But George Stobart's a prick. And he's super fucking creepy to Nicole. And we are not down with that. Laughs in Detective Halligan and his casual poisoning of a homeless person. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, George Stobart is a malicious prick. I think we dislike him equally, but for different reasons. Also, to the, ew, Brendan Urie, yeah, I agree. However, Juice WRLD are fucking great. Thank you, Spider-Verse. Well, yeah, no, thank you, Spider-Verse, for introducing me to them. Yes, I know, Rocket. I am well aware. This is the first I've heard of Juice WRLD and agree to disagree. Yeah, and that is completely fair. I really like them. I prefer the track they did for Spider-Verse, but I like them. Okay. Well, we're getting there with these little pieces. Hey, Dash, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Lovely to see you. Currently standing on a freezing station platform after playing Helldivers and Worms with friends. Did you have fun playing Helldivers and Worms with friends? That's the important thing. Spend the whole time getting bullied. The lol at the end suggests you weren't getting bullied. You had a good time, didn't you? I really hope you did. No, you said you were visiting some friends today. Oops. Okay. I've made a mess. So you know what that means. It's time to fall back on the comfort brush. If I can find it. I can't find it. Chat, I can't find it. Where's my emotional support brush gone? There it is. Found it. Okay, if somebody wants to do the psycho command, this is your one and only chance this entire stream to do it. While I'm taking a sip.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it.
Thank you, Cyborg. Spent most of my time in Worms at half health compared to everyone else, then again. Kept getting multi-kills, so maybe I deserved it. Oh boy, have I been there. You've got to take out the strongest one first, you see. That's how it works. And when I say have I been there, I mean being the one taking somebody else down to half health so that we can get them out. Tiny paintbrush, I have missed you so. Worms is class, so cutthroat. It is. I'm very bad at Worms. Oops. I missed. Use the shotgun as a sniper. Fuck yeah. Love to hear it. If you ask me, that's how all shotguns should be used. Oh, so here's one for you folks. Sorry, thinking about music. I have been watching Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I started watching it when I was sick on Monday, and have watched most of it. Valcion, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. And Lawrence Fishburne is in it.
Valcion01 has been a sub for 10 months.
You know, Morpheus.
Very naughty, hobby. Boops snoot.
I will allow the snoot booping. Thank you very, very much for being subscribed for 10 months, Valcion. That's really lovely. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne is in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Ah, train warmth. Good. And he gets a musical number. I did not know he could sing. But he can. He can sing really well. Valcion, Cyborg, thank you both for contributing towards the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. Oh, fuck. Buff, thank you very much for being subscribed for 23 months, nearly 2 years. Oh, he
Buff
do.
Grinch 123 has been a sub for
He
23
do.
months. Very naughty, nearly 2 years, woo.
Oh, Valcion has redeemed Virtual Hobby. Hey, look, it me. Everything's going off now. Buff, Frankenstein, thank you both for contributing to the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. Yeah, it me. I made that. And I dropped a thing. There we go. Oh, Dash! Long friend, thank you for contributing to the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. Heck, Mum, thank you for contributing to the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. We are very definitely going to be smooching some kaiju, aren't we? Because there's, like, most of a month left on that. And, yeah. We're already 25%, I think? 28% complete. Fuck. The thirst is strong with these ones. Trying really hard not to fall. When you're running a goal thing, let me know. I'm not always around, but I'll still help. Thank you, long friend. I'm hoping that everyone will be very nice to me if we get this channel point goal done, and that they will at least let the Mothra equivalent stick around for long enough that we can get to know them a bit. Like, if there's a store brand Biolante, then I can completely understand if everybody goes, no moth for you, no moth bay. But, you know? Oh no, don't be mean, long friend. The point of the channel points is that they get to decide who we date, but I do still want to meet the Mothra. I have plenty of bar tokens to contribute. Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch requires you only donate a maximum of 2,000 per stream. My brain completely lost a sentence there. What did I contribute to? My thirst is blind. Okay, so if we manage to fund the Monster Smoocher Spectacular, thank you, Nat, for contributing towards it, and Longship as well, I will play on stream Kaiju, a kaiju dating sim. And folks in chat will get to vote on how we proceed through the game. So basically, whenever I find a neat-looking dating sim, it becomes a channel point challenge. And if it gets funded, chat get to choose who we date, and things like that. It's how we did Romance Sylvania. It's how we did Hooked on You. And I'm sure it'll be how we do other dating sims in future. There is a dating sim that I backed on well, it's not a dating sim. I'll explain in a minute. There is a game I backed on Kickstarter, which is sort of an anti-dating sim. It's called I Just Want to Be Single, a dating simulator. And when that comes out, we might play that on stream. Because I am intrigued as to how someone does a dating sim in which you don't want to date anybody. Oops. They made a dating sim with tanks. They did. They did indeed. Got to admit, tanks aren't really a thing I know enough about to be invested in a dating sim for them. Horror movie killers and kaiju, on the other hand, yep. Those are things I know things about. Oh, very nice, Cyborg. Oh, Longfang, the game. Yep, yep. Longfang, the game. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how that turns out. Because, like, I wouldn't normally back something like that on Kickstarter, but it was just such a novel approach to the idea of a dating sim that I was just like, okay, I've got to see how this pans out. Oh, now here's a track I've not heard in a very fucking long time. How are we doing for time? Oh dear. I said we were going to go till past and we are over past. We'll do this bit of metallic. And then we'll finish up. Not quite as far as I would have liked to have got, but progress is progress. Hey, Carve, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I have been absolutely loving lurking in your pixel art streams recently, Carve. I can't be very active in them, or in fact at all active in some of them, because work's been super busy, but they're always just such a chill place to hang out. No worries at all, Cyborg. You take care. Rest well. Thank you for being here today. It's been lovely to have you. Trying to find time to paint more lately. I want to see if I can finish my Skitari by the end of February. Ooh, best of luck. Yeah, these were supposed to be done in July of last year. As you can tell, that has not gone well, but that's okay. Progress, not perfection. I've got so many other things that I need to finish as well. I've got like 5 different pieces of pixel art that are like half done. I have too many things to do and nowhere near enough time to do them all in. Progress, not perfection. Oh, that's something I need to internalize. Yes, yes it is. It's something I'm trying to internalize myself as well. Painting up some dwarfs here as I lurk. Oh, fantastic! We love the little minor men. And assorted other genders. Are there actually any femme-presenting dwarves? Presuming it's Warhammer dwarf types. Are there any femme-presenting dwarf models? There are in AOS. Good. Love to hear it. Fire Slayers. Ah, yes, of course. I need to strip down, cannibalize, and repair my whole collection when I have a place. As nostalgic as I am over my 4-year-old paint jobs. That sounds like it'll be quite the task. Like, I've got stuff that I painted like a decade ago that I will never go back to. I kind of look at it and go, what is done is done. Okay, that looks alright. A little bit of a touch-up over here. If I can. You know, I think that already looks pretty nice, despite me not having done any shading or anything on it. It's gone way better than I expected it to. There's a dwarf queen with a model in fantasy. Wicked. I'm a bit annoyed because I bought an allegedly small brush, but it turned out to be way bigger than I expected. Oh no! I hate it when that happens. There's some femme head options for squats as well. Good. Got a lot of models where I can see what I was going for, but didn't have the skills to pull it off. So over the past couple of years, I've been redoing a lot of my old paint jobs. Oh, good on you, Nat. Not enough Dark Mechanicus around. Agreed. Oh, I have already showed off the Psycho, but yes. I'm not going to use it again, so nobody do the Psycho command. But yes, this is the Psycho. And you can tell just how internalized my actions are for when someone does the Psycho command, because I immediately went for the subtle off-white colouring and the tasteful thickness of it. Yeah, the Psycho is a teeny tiny brush. Queen Helga of Carrick Bryn. Fantastic. I'm glad. Because, as I'm sure a lot of you are already more than well aware, GW has a habit of not doing a lot of femme options. Oh no, Dee's put another track in the jukebox I can't finish now. Especially not considering what track it is. It's one of my favourites. Yes, long friend. He knew what he was doing. Bugger. Yes, long friend. I went absolutely nutso when this played live. Okay. Gonna have a look at my instructions. Ah. Oh no. I haven't. Fuck. What a set list, though. It really fucking was such a good set list. I have bad news, everybody. These pieces are designed to go together in a certain way. I have painted the outsides, not the insides. Which means we can't do any assembly tonight, because I've got to do the same thing again, but on the other side. Because you see these little bits here? That is where this goes. Sounds like something the Skaven would do. I know, right? Ah, well. We've still made amazing progress tonight. These are well on their way to being done, and we can... Well, yeah. No, it's fine. We've still made progress. These pieces are ready for a wash and a dry brush. Hey, Grox! Unfortunate timing, my friend. I am about to finish up. So they're good to go. We've got one side of this done, so I guess we just do the other side next time. And it should be a little quicker next time because I know what I need to do and where I need to do it. And I'm less likely to get distracted. Oh, and I just saw a message from Nat that I didn't see before because I was looking at my paint. So, whoop, whoop. There we go. Yes, you can, Nat. Thank you, Poirot. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And thank you again for the follow. I really do appreciate it. The no shit post rule is mostly to stop people just being arseholes, Nat. But I appreciate that some music that gets used in shit posts, like Rick Astley, it's genuinely good music that people do enjoy, myself included. And that kind of stuff, perfectly fine to put in. I do take exception to the use of Crazy Frog. I appreciate there are certain folks in chat that have grown up with that being a popular piece of music that they enjoy, but I cannot cope with it because, oh my god. Bodies by Drowning Pool is a great song and always has been, and will always be a great song whether you've seen any of the Stick Death cartoons or not. I agree. Every stream I resist playing Gua's Sex Cow because it's a bit shitposting. Ah, no, Gua's fine. I can't handle Crazy Frog either, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Longfang, and that's why I can't cope with it. I'm just gonna chat with you folks while I tidy up. Was it ever anything else? Oh, D, you didn't. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. I am too damaged to not like Crazy Frog. That is perfectly fair, Rocket. And I'm sorry that I can't have it in the jukebox. It brings back far too many bad memories for me. Doesn't mean I forgive you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Suddenly the whole tea thing felt more justified. Yeah, that's fair, Seno. That's completely fair. So I'm gonna put the paintbrushes into soak. You can watch. There's my little water pot. It's important to clean your brushes. It's fine, Dee. That's why you're still friends, right? Your friendship has stood the test of time and your shenanigans. Okay, no, that one needs to come on the outside because it's a smaller brush. I really like my little water pot. I'm only slightly jealous that you two have seen Akira Yamaoka live. Only slightly. Honest. This is my playlist now, Nat. No one recommended it, no one requested it. This was just, I really like Skinned. Oh, fuck. Pix! Your timing. We are, Nat. Pix, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. We are literally just finishing up. I just finished cleaning my brushes. But thank you so much for the raid. Settle in, folks, for going to 5 AM. Fine, we'll go for a little longer. I've literally just cleaned my brushes. Just popping in to say hello. Hey, Primbles. Hope you're doing well, friend. Sorry I missed a trek on Monday. I will hit you with a rolled up newspaper. No, don't be mean to Dee. Don't be mean to Dee. I mean, I suppose instead of painting some more, we could just chill and chat for a little bit. Print media isn't dead. But if Longfang has his way, you might be dead by it. Oh, yeah, that's fucking horrendous on Monday, Primbles. But I hear you all had fun. I'm only a little jealous. I have been really enjoying playing Star Trek with you all. Hey, Panda, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I offer hugs of thinking you are a good bean. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Panda. And thank you for being subscribed for 15 months. Fucking hell. Thank you for spending your Bezos bucks here. Yes, we do accept Bezos bucks.
I offer hugs of thinking you are a good bean.
There was shenanigans. Yes, I heard. I really do love our Trek group. We've got a really interesting dynamic. Like, we're still trying to feel each other out a little bit, and I get that. Fuck it. We are chat and stream now, just for a little bit. You missed the slightly botched introduction of Dr. Bird. Dr. Bird, okay. This is something I don't know about. I mean, I've heard a little bit from people. Oh, it was a wonderful stream, thank you, Pix. I hope you had a good stream too. Lily Games, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm gonna have to fix that 0 error out later. Very, very sleep. Well, go rest, friend. Thank you again for the raid, but please put your feet up and relax. Go raid and rest. And the same goes for any of the raiders that need to raid and rest as well. Please do take care of yourselves. There's plenty of room in the Lurkers Lounge if you want to just chill and chat with us for a bit. But don't feel you need to. Dr. Bird has marginally better bedside manner than an EMH. Marginally. Oh, thank you very much, Crux. I'll have a look. Feel like you'd see Dr. Tana from Lower Decks as a kindred spirit. Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree. Oh, man. I'm actually quite looking forward to the next session we have. I've yet to experience Lower Decks. You should watch it. It's fun. Oh, thank you very much, Lily. That's very kind of you. I have had these for more years than I care to admit to. I don't like change, so when I have to go and get my prescription changed, I just make them replace the lenses in the frames. The engineers were left in charge of the bridge. Now that I'd heard about. Engineering ensued. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, thank you, Dash. Yes, this is one of my many glasses chains. I haven't changed it up in a little while, but I have like a selection for whatever mood I'm in. I want more. I want some more gothy ones, because I've only got one like proper gothy one that's got bats on it. I like that one. But I want some more like that. There's one you can get that's got like Death's Head Hawk mops on, and I kind of want that, but it's really expensive. I gave some probes Borg shields. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've seen the newer Star Trek movies, a handful of clips of Next Generation and Voyager on YouTube. What would be a good old series to start with? Should I watch from the absolute beginning? That's a difficult one. Like, for me, I started with TNG when I was a kid because it was on TV, and I just took a liking to it. And then I watched Deep Space Nine. Yeah, there are definitely select episodes of the original series that are basically a must-watch. But, oh, Nat, you had a question about the dog earlier, and I registered it during the break but didn't respond when we came back from the break. No, having a dog around whilst I'm painting is not a problem. I do occasionally end up with a dog hair on something I'm painting. But it's, you know, that's part and parcel of having pets, full stop. They will shed, you will get hair in your food, on your clothes, on your miniatures. But he never breaks anything or does anything like that. In fact, sometimes, as he was at the very beginning of the stream today, he'll sit in my painting chair with me and just watch what I'm doing, or cuddle up to me and go to sleep. But he's as much as he's clingy, he's just, you know, he's just happy to be around people. Going back to the Star Trek thing. Yeah. I don't know, maybe DS9 would be a good starting point. Oh, no worries at all. I'm sorry I didn't answer it after the break. Porthos is just such a good boy. He is, except for when he's up to no good. Oh, he's on his bed. Okay. DS9 is slow. Yeah, it is. But it can still be an enjoyable watch. I think if I had to choose a series to start with, and I'm biased, I'd say TNG. But that's what I started with. Oh, Kian, big hugs. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that is a very fair point, Zeno. Papa do crime. He do a crime every now and then. TNG would definitely be a better place to start, yeah. I'd say watch some TNG. I shouldn't work on horror when it's dark. Yeah, that's fair. that is completely fair. Maybe write something a little bit less horror-y as a palate cleanser. No worries at all, Nat. Best Trek for me, DS9 is peak Trek. Yeah, that's fair. I really like DS9. I really like TNG. I could take or leave Voyager, but that's because I came into that later, as it were. Yeah, exactly, Longfang. Perfectly surmised there. I'm a horrible, dirty Voyager apologist. There's no such thing. Like I said, I can take it or leave it, but that's because of where I started. Voyager is fine. It's one of those things, like, I say this about Star Wars a lot, and it goes for Trek as well, and to some extent to Gate as well. There's something in there for everybody. At this point, the franchise is so large, there is something that you can enjoy no matter what experience you have with the rest of the series or the universe. It's about finding what vibes best with you. Like, oh god, what's it called? Prodigy? Star Trek Prodigy? Really fucking good. Like, I was not expecting that to be as good as it is. That's the animated kids show that Star Trek have done recently, and it's really good. Really good story, some really emotional episodes as well. I would highly recommend that. But yes, this all started because I was talking about Trek with my fellow Trek players. There's a couple of us in chat, but we're all in a Star Trek Adventures RP group that is DM'd by Slow, my partner. And it's been going quite well. I've been joking that our ship is called the USS Diversity Hire because we have no humans on staff. The closest we've got is Prime Beast's character, who is an ex-Borg. And my character, who looks like a human but is actually a hologram. I still want to make a cook based on LL Cool J from Deep Blue Sea. Fucking do it, D. We have lots of Who-Man, probably. Like, all of the characters that Slow's put together are non-human as well. We just have no humans on staff. We need one human on staff for the diversity hire, and then we're all good. Is there a horter on board? I think there is, actually. I think Slow's put a horter together. If I could go back, I would tell young Frankenstein to ease up on Wesley. He wasn't actually that bad. He wasn't actually that bad. Token human, I love it, yeah. I would have been that human too. Gah. And you would have fucking rocked it, mate. And you never know. There's always opportunities to join as a special guest star. I'm sure Slow would be happy to have you along for the ride. Best Halo level. Bravo. Bravo. Token red shirt, yes. All rise, human on deck. Oh, man. But yeah. I'm looking forward to it because I know what Slow's got planned for me at the start of the session, because I had to miss our session on Monday because I had a fever. I say I had to miss. I was going to go to the session anyway, and Slow told me not to. But yeah. I made a Romulan doctor for STA. He was part of the Bajoran Resistance. Oh, very cool. Very cool. 15-minute warning. Thank you, D. Very much appreciated. Okay, so we're gonna have to finish up before 15 minutes rocks around. But I hope this impromptu edition of just like chatting about Star Trek has been fun for everybody. I don't normally do any kind of chatting segments because I feel like they're gonna be not fun. I'm a bit awkward about it, but I have appreciated chatting with you all. Very fun indeed. I'm glad you feel that way, Prora. You're never a pest, Panda. Never. It's been wonderful to see you, though. You could chat about all the vampire movies you've watched over the past week. I mean, I watched another one yesterday. I have ticked another recommendation from the list you gave me off. Really enjoyed Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Was good. Really enjoyed it. Very pretty film. Every time Carly comes on, I'm like, wait, did I request this? No, you didn't. This is just my jukebox now. Yes, it does buff. No, I haven't. I will take a look. I still haven't watched Last Voyage of the Demeter, Grox, because I haven't got a copy of it. I need to fix that. A Guide of this to a Treasure I have already watched. He does. No, I asked him. I have a big gap in my cinematic knowledge because, frankly, Slow does not like horror movies. And as a result, basically from the point that him and I got together to when I started hanging out with Longfang and DMAC, massive gap in my cinematic knowledge when it comes to horror movies specifically, because I couldn't watch any. Let the Right One In is good. Haven't read the book yet. It's on my to-do list. But Mr. Suzuki has pushed everything else out of the way. We're good influences. Honest, you are. You help me broaden my horizons in things that I care about. And that is a good thing. And I would very much like to get to hang out with you both in person again sometime this year. Because that was just such an amazing fucking weekend. Well, half a week? Few days. There we go. That works. Playing through Slice 3 right now. Awesome. You enjoying it? Because that's the important thing. I guide others to non-Trek Anton Yelchin movies. Yes, you do. Because that was what started it, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Just like the old days. I'm glad to hear it. No worries at all, Panda. You enjoy your food. I will be off to make my own food very shortly because we're about to draw the giveaway. As soon as I can move it out of the way of chat. There we go. Okay. Exclamation mark prize will tell you everything you need to know about the prize, or give you a link so that you can learn more, I should say. But today's prize is a copy of a game called Cat Cafe Manager. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a little sim where you play the manager of a cat cafe. Been scrolling through Uber Eats with its ridiculous Sydney prices for the last hour. Oof. Oof, that hurts. That hurts my soul. I know exactly how you feel there, Nat. Okay, so if you want to enter, as Frankenstein and Grox have just demonstrated beautifully, exclamation mark ticket will get you 1 ticket. You can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying exclamation mark ticket, a space, and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase up to a value of 10. So, I will count down before I close the giveaway. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. 5 entrants, a total of 50 tickets purchased. Holy heckers, folks. Our winner is Cyborg. Congratulations, you, with a 20% chance to win, have just become the manager of a fabulous cat cafe. I will send you your code a little later. If you don't enter, I'll call you a goon. Question is, who are they gooning for, Longfang? Poirot, thank you very much for contributing towards the Monster Smoocher Spectacular. Gooning for Morbius. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, the Glasgow slang version of goon. Right. Got ya. Got ya. Okay. So. Not the modern one, I'm too old to understand. A kaiju dating sim seems like my jam. Well, a lot of other folks here agree with you, including me. So yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Oh, thanks, Rocket. Massive thank you to everyone that's come along today. This has been a really fun stream. I was kind of stressed today. It's been a rough day at work, and you have just brought me right out of that. You are all so fucking wonderful. No, don't ban Nat. We love Nat. So, I have special thank yous to give out today. Our special thank yous go to Pip, Wib, and Pix for the raids. And checking I don't miss anybody. Poirot and Lily for the follows. And last but by no means least, Frankenstein, Valsium, Buff, and Panda for the resubs. Thank you very, very much, folks. I'm really glad you feel that way now. I really, really am. That's what I wanted the painting streams to be, so I'm glad that it's working out that way. Okay, so thank you to all those lovely folks. Thank you to all of you lovely folks in chat. Whether it's your first time here or your 1000th time here, whether you are subbed, following, or none of the above, I really do appreciate you hanging out, showing support for the channel however you choose to do so. I've had so much fun. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I will be back on Friday, as long as my internet doesn't shit itself this week. And we will be playing some more of Cult of the Lamb with the Sins of the Flesh add-on. And it will be our little community New Orthodox Church. So hopefully I'll see you all for that. Now, let's see who I can send you over to. I will do my best, Lily. I hope you do as well. Who have we got that I can send you to? Oh. I know where we're going. There is only one place we can go. We're gonna go and see my favourite wholesome cryptid. We're gonna go see Flint Stride. Flint is a good friend of the channel, an amazing streamer, fellow speedrunner, all round just an amazing person, well worth a follow, even if you're not going to be able to join them with the raid. But if you do want to join them with the raid and you're on mobile and it's being a butt, you can use the link that the shout out that DMAC has done, put into chat to follow on in your own time. But seriously, Flint is so underappreciated on this platform. Please do give them a follow. Such a great streamer, such a wonderful community, and we want to show him as much love as possible. Right, I've already told you when I'll be back next, and I've already said thank you to you all, but thank you again anyway. I am gonna go and have me some dinner, and all I've got left to say is, until I see you next, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking paintbrushes, and have a great rest of your week, everybody, however you're spending it. We're halfway there.